Mercury. doing? How's everyone doing tonight? Hey, what's up? Drake and Josh, boy. Who watched this? Anybody watch this? We get into the kill screen tonight?
There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. So the annual problem for
Oh yeah, I remember this Blink-182 song. Kidding.
building a rocket or fighting a mummy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist.
2000s cartoon shows.
Surfing tidal waves, creating nanobots or locating Frankenstein's brain.
Bowling Pursuit.
As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts.
Wow.
So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all.
Wow. Punk rock, boy.
Making a title sequence.
Now watch this. 2000s. How about commercials? Iconic 2000s commercials.
Imagine owning the world's greatest by the greatest voices of our time. In a once-in-a-lifetime collection. Time Life Music presents the
One,
ultimate
two.
love songs.
You lately that I love you.
Rod Stewart,
Have I told
Celine Dion, Phil Collins, Gloria Estefan.
Dude, did the 2000s really look this bad, bro?
Get the ultimate love songs
the commercials?
collection on 2
It's so
CDs
interesting,
for
bro.
just
We were watching 90s cartoons the other stream, like with people at Knott's Berry Farm, and like, gosh, I don't remember things
Use your
looking
credit
that
card,
bad.
and we'll take $10 off. That's right. You get 2 CDs for just $16.99. Then review other romantic collections. Satisfaction guaranteed. Ultimate Love
It's so
Songs
interesting
is
how
now
it's like you're
sold
paying
in
for 2,
stores.
and it looks like by the end of the commercial they're gonna throw in another 2 if you order now, kind of thing.
So remember, use your credit card and get 2 beautiful CDs for just $16.99.
Call 1-800-818-6806 to order the Ultimate Love Songs collection on 2 CDs for $16.99 plus shipping and handling when you use your credit card. Call now or order online at timelife.com.
So what are you looking for? That?
Oh.
Chef D, let's go!
But I love Chef.
That sounds like Zoe. Oh, it's a true love story about Chef Boyardee Can and a girl reunite. I remember a Chips Ahoy commercial in 2000s, a piece of cream gets squished by cookies and the creams I'm squeezed in the middle. I'm coming in just to tell you that I just got home, I'm gonna eat dinner a little extra bit, then I'll rejoin you. For sure, Kevin, for sure. The Chef Boyardee commercial was the bomb.
Chef Boyardee. Boy, this stuff is good.
Mwah.
a beef hot links. I said 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 a brat beef kielbasa hot smoked sausage cheddar wurst. I said a brat beef kielbasa hot smoked sausage cheddar wurst.
Yeah. No, that's the commercial I'm talking about.
Go meat.
When you dive into a bowl of SpaghettiOs pasta, your mouth will really rock. Once you get your lips around us, you know you'll be in trouble. We're tempting little O's, oh, you wanna have a double. SpaghettiOs, we're what your mouth dream about. SpaghettiOs, oh, without us you won't pout. First you wanna slurp some, that sauce is like no other. And those juicy meatballs, be sure to thank your mother. SpaghettiOs, we're what your mouth dream about. SpaghettiOs.
Oh yeah, I love the Sum 41 song. I remember this one.
Whoa.
SpaghettiOs, oh yeah.
You call this cleaning up? Sir, no, sir. We used this other sweeper used it just today. We figured every sweeper was the same. No way. You should have used a Swiffer, boys. It's the better kind of sweeper, the real McCoy. The cloths are new and thick
What?
now. The lint-lock pockets are deeper. Wow, much more attractive. To get more dust and dirt right out of the company. I call this clean. Swiffer's the one. It's the better way to get it done.
Dude, you know what's funny is that like they're advertising it better than another company. Was there even any other companies at the time? It seems like they kind of had the monopoly on that technology. Gross. Oreo O's is bomb. Why would you add that, bro? Gross.
And let's all sing.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
We don't want no kumbaya. All we want is bubblegum. Bazooka, bubblegum.
Bazooka, bubblegum. Some gum.
Are we there yet?
No,
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 Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
you little...
I think we're there.
Springfield comes to Universal Studios. It's the all-new Simpsons ride.
Happy times.
Don't miss it.
Oh boy, I remember Axe Spray, bro. Dude, Axe Spray was like for people in middle school and high school, man. I used to love that stuff. I used to spray it on me all the time. It actually made my dad sick. He used to hate it in the house. Dude, Axe Spray is literally just like Lysol.
You tried these new berries and cream Starburst?
Pardon me. What kind of starburst did you just say?
Berries
Berries? Berries and what else?
and cream.
Oh! Oh! Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves
Berries and cream.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. Oh, I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, cause Band-Aid stuck on me. I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, cause germ don't stick on me. Once they hold one tight, no matter what, one fingers, toes, and knees. Oh.
Only Band-Aid brand plus antibiotic has antibiotic ointment to
Good job. They had a hard time doing
it
that
delivers
one.
protection against infection in one simple
I
step.
didn't realize that had
Effective,
propane in it.
convenient, and from the brand
Why
you
does
trust.
I am stuck on Band-Aid.
Does Axe Spray have propane in it?
Tell me.
Here's some inside information from Betty Crocker. It's the most exciting thing you can do with the inside of a cake. Introducing the Betty Crocker Bacon Fill.
Yeah, I used to love
that lets you prepare a cake with all kinds of delicious fillings. Imagine the look on your child's face when you cut into the cake and there's his favorite flavor of ice cream or her favorite gelatin. And who wouldn't enjoy a cake filled with delicious fresh fruit?
I was gonna say, so I used to love Axe Spray for like middle school, high school. I think I started using it late middle school, like 8th grade. And then I moved on to cologne as yeah, as Axe is definitely cheaper, but I've chosen to move on to cologne as like the choice, you know.
And everything's non-stick, so there's no messy cleanup.
These are the kind of desserts you'll find in the finest restaurants. Ice cream cakes, Italian filled.
But man, I used to use tons of Axe. Gosh, who else was big besides Axe? I know that like Old Spice got into like the body spray game, right?
Make them Betty Crocker bacon fill cakes. You'll get the bacon fill pan, the inner chamber, and the base pan, complete with instructions and Betty Crocker recipes, all for only $19.95.
Bro, so I do not like cakes with filling, bro. I just like a good chocolate cake, a good vanilla cake with just nice icing on the top.
He'll never forget. It's yours free. Just pay shipping and handling. Plus, we'll give you over $5 worth of coupons. Good for your favorite General Mills.
Wow, $5, bro. Let's go.
Betty Crocker Bacon Fill now.
You sent me a photo on was it Instagram or Discord?
Call 1-800-765-2564 or send check or money order to Betty Crocker Bacon Fill, 2 Morgan Avenue, Norwalk, Connecticut. Call now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carlos and Maria.
I'm sorry, this is a commercial?
Does anyone have a Ricola?
Troublesome cough, soothe it with a natural.
Gosh, that soul patch was making me
try mixed
angry.
berry with vitamin C.
Do you like this top? So gay. Really? Yeah, it's totally gay.
You know, you really shouldn't say that.
Say what?
Well, say that something's gay when you mean it's bad. It's insulting. What if every time something was bad, everybody said, oh, that's so girl wearing a skirt as a top?
Oh, you are.
Those are cute jeans, though. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
They had a commercial about that? Wow. I had no idea they had a commercial about that. I remember the blow pens. Yeah, that's definitely something that, you know, I know a lot of me and my friends have worked on to stop saying, like, oh, that's so gay. I actually have never said something like that. I've never referred to something as stupid as gay in years. It's just a very tone-deaf, very just inappropriate way to say something stupid. But do you remember how, like, everybody used to say that? Middle school and high school? Back in, like, the 2000s? Well, I remember the blow pens. Never owned one, though.
Hello? Hey, who? What's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you? Nothing.
I did remember Jake Kamel being pissed
Watching
off about
game,
it.
having a bud. True. True.
What's up?
What's up? Yo, who's that? Yo! Yo, pick up the phone!
Hello?
What's that?
What's up? Yo, where's Dookie?
Yo, Duke! Yo.
What's up?
What's that?
Hold on. Hello?
So what's up, B? Watching the game, having a bud. True. True.
Before Discord, bro.
Get a toy and a kid's meal. Booty is booty. Buy an adult value meal and get a BK Kids meal with a SpongeBob toy for 99 cents.
Are you tired of flat, boring hairstyles? Do you go through a can of hairspray trying to get that full volumized look? Then bump it up with Bumpits and get that salon-style look. Fast
Bro, I remember this commercial.
incredible self-stripping hair accessory that give you perfect style and volume every time. Go from flat to fabulous instantly. Imagine being able to create today's hottest hairstyles in seconds.
Bro, I'm gonna get me one.
Easy to use. Anyone can be a stylist. Simply part your hair at the crown, give a little
Bumpits.
insert
Hey, Allie.
fluff it up, and
Allie.
ready to go.
You remember Bumpits?
Amazing. So sexy, elegant,
We're watching 2000s commercials.
and fabulous. With Bumpits, you'll feel confident and beautiful every day. Styling hair can take forever and it just falls flat. Bump it up and your style lasts all day long. Bumpits are incredibly comfortable, stay completely concealed, and are super secure so they won't fall out. Wear Bumpits anywhere, every day. They're the easiest, most versatile hair accessory you've ever worn. One trip to the salon can cost over $100. So why not pick up your Bumpits today and get that salon look every day? You'll also get the small Bumpits. It's great to bump your bangs or bump a ponytail. And the large Bumpits, perfect for those special occasions or when you want a little extra high volume. Plus, the easy-to-follow style guide and this professional teasing comb. Choose from blonde, light brown, or dark brown black. Bump it up with Bumpits. Remember to pick up your Bumpits.
Gosh, we used to eat commercials up, man, back in the day.
Hey, Toucan Sam, how would you make milk more fun?
Why, with Fruit Loop cereal straws, of course.
Just dip them in and sip, sip, sip. And pull them out and munch, munch, munch. All together now, dip, sip, munch. Fruit Loop cereal straws. Colorful fruit-flavored cereal with a creamy coating inside. So fun to dip, sip, munch.
I don't think I've ever tried those.
Nothing melts away the cold like a hot, delicious bowl of chicken noodle soup from Campbell's.
Dude, I haven't had a bowl of Campbell's soup in years, man.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, gosh, I remember. Or these commercials.
Can you hear me now?
How do you build America's largest wireless network?
Can you hear me now? Good.
Good.
By never being satisfied.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Until no matter where you go,
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
your call goes through.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
So, from my understanding how, like, Signal works, is that if you're inside somewhere and you have poor signal, going outside helps improve it. But if you're outside and you have poor signal, generally by actually not removing, actually by not moving around as much, actually helps, right? And the reason being is that, you know, signal, like, you know, like Wi-Fi, stuff like that, you know, a lot of that stuff is designed to, like, bounce off. And the more you, like, move around, is it, like, the bounce, like, the signal just gets harder to receive it on a device. Oh, yeah, that's offensive.
Yo, kids, here's a flamin' hot Cheeto snacks.
Gosh, man.
Chief, there's no fire here. Just
Hot Cheetos. Can you hear me now?
Here, try one. If you can handle it.
phone bill is what's up. All this texting.
OMG, INBD.
It is a big deal. Who are you texting 50 times a day?
IDK, my BFF Jill.
Tell your BFF Jill that I'm taking away your phone.
TISNF.
Me paying this bill, that's what's SNF.
Now too much texting is NBD. Singular brings you unlimited texting, just $5 more.
Wow.
And get an LG broadband phone free. The new AT&T. Your world.
A lot of people are like, aren't you too young to invest in the markets? And, you know, A, don't worry about it. You know, I just look young. I mean, you don't know how old I am. And B, I use E-Trade, so check it. Click. I just bought stock. You just saw me buy stock. No big deal. I mean, you know, if I can do it, you can do it. Whoa.
It's so easy. There are 1,000 new accounts a day at E-Trade.
This is a Coke commercial. E-Trade. I understand it now because Allie works financial services like that. E-Trade is like the TurboTax of like investing, so it's so easy a baby can do it. It all makes sense.
To keep me from going cuckoo for the great chocolatey taste of Cocoa Puffs, I'm going to ride up and down this
Dude,
elevator
Cocoa
all
Puffs was
day.
one of the first few favorite cereals I've ever had and loved. So I think technically the first cereal I ever like really was my favorite was Frosted Flakes, and then it was Cocoa Puffs. But then after Cocoa Puffs, it was Reese's Puffs. And then after that was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And it's been Cinnamon Toast Crunch ever since.
But now this relic is, shall we say, past its prime.
Ever since.
Like your old
Since.
computer. Right now, you can upgrade to America's favorite PC, a complete Dell system.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Processor for just $7.99.
Dude.
Oh, you're the more mobile type, not a couch potato. You can get a Dell notebook with the Intel Pentium 3 processor for $11.49. Check this out. Right now, both come with a free printer. Getting a Dell is so easy. All you gotta do is call or go online, and the Dell folks will help you build the computer that's right for you. Yep, the Dell desktop for $7.99 or notebook for $11.49.
Yeah, that was Dell's whole thing, right? Being able to sort of like build your own computer.
Right here. Dude, you're getting a Dell. Easy to buy, easy to own, easy as Dell.
Dude, that Intel.
Can I throw some pies around?
Dude, I kind of really want that Intel GIF and sound file for like follow stuff. Man, what are you doing? Ma'am, what are you doing? Watching 2000s commercials and Bump It came on.
Sure, dear.
Well, I'm gonna spray everything with a fire hose.
I'm gonna drop some pianos in the street. Of course, have fun.
My list was Frosted Flakes, Captain Crunch, Nut Cheerios, Corn Flakes, Golden Grams, Cocoa Puffs, Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Rice Krispie Treats.
Mom, Tony's shooting himself out of a cannon.
I know, it's okay.
Toontown, rated E for everyone.
Are you tuned enough?
Toontown Online, dude. You know that's most likely taken down. I'm curious if people have been like archivists have been preserving like games like that.
The chocolate chunks everybody wants.
chunky chips ahoy! They go fast!
Wow.
I'm working for an hourly wage. I went to high school, didn't do great. Still, I gotta make more cash. More education is what I'm looking at. When I get a degree, I will make a bigger salary. So now I've got to see which college is right for me. I went on the internet and found education connection. I took some free tests to find out my direction. I'm taking my classes online, getting my degree on my own time. Education connection matched me with the right college for free. Get connected for free. Free with education connection. Get connected.
What? I have never seen this.
Free with education connection.
So how do they make money then? The chunky chips ahoy were so weird. Yusuf, what's going on, bro? Happy Monday night, man.
Hey, where's the cream filling? Now that's the stuff. Hostess. Get out of the way! Come on!
Don't get that, Frank.
It could be the office.
Yeah, let it rain.
Hello? Baxter! It's Baxter!
Meow 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 meow.
Meow mix brand.
Alright, I'm gonna be a little biased, bro, but 90s commercials were superior to 2000s commercials. Well, here we go. Shall we get into playing some games, man? Should we get going on Donkey Kong? Not much, just the fact that my 360 is not connecting to Xbox Live. I tried resetting my router, tried troubleshooting this stuff. Oh, bummer, man. Which model 360 is it? No. You got the OG, the S, or the E? Woo! Dude, I remember there was problems with when I got my original 360. The one that got the red ring of death a couple of times. The internet like was weird on it, bro. The Wi-Fi, there was something like damaged internally that wouldn't work right. So with the Wi-Fi, like you know, the little adapter you had to buy for Wi-Fi on the 360. Yeah, basically like it wouldn't connect. It wouldn't like recognize it. I mean, it would work when it was directly plugged in, but it wouldn't like recognize it via Wi-Fi. 360E. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know why there'd be a problem with the 360E. That's a bummer. You know, one thing you could try, just to see if like it's not your I guess you could start with if you're able to disconnect your 360, bring it to your router, and then with the Ethernet cable, just plug it in while holding it, and just like, well, I don't know how that would work, but get a TV. I was gonna say if your Xbox connects internet, if it's directly connected, right? Then I would say that like it's something with the Wi-Fi. But if even if you directly connect it to the router with the Ethernet cable and it still won't connect to the internet, then it might be something with the 360 itself. Yeah, odd. Rainbow wheel, blue screen, red ring. Don't you get it yet? Okay. Let's see. Oh. Boom. Oh, miss me, baby. If you guys could do me a favor, those watching on YouTube, do me a favor, give a thumbs up to the current video, the live stream video we're watching right now. That'd greatly help me out. Appreciate it. Whoops. Boom. Ooh. There we go. Boom. Oh, just Hey, what are you doing? Hey. Ah, aren't you supposed to be getting drunk? Oh boy. Ooh. That way. There we go. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh my gosh, dude. Fine, I'm going somewhere else. Ugh. Oh, my head's been fried. PG here from live from 232. He jumped in again. Still out of yep, yes sir. We're slowly chipping away at Donkey Kong Jr., man. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Oh, I don't think so. Wow, dude. Oh my gosh. Like everywhere I go, dude, just a terrible decision. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh my gosh. My window right there. Just missed that one. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. My goodness, that was just as intense as the Markiplier video. Anyways, how's your night going, Pete? Live from the 232. Is that an area code? Are you somewhere else right now? Other than the South Bay? Oh, bad decision. Taking the bus to work. Okay, okay. It seems like you're a little earlier tonight, right? The 222 is the bus that runs from Long Beach to LAX to vice versa down PCH. Oh, okay, okay. Are you taking the... Oh, okay. Do you have... When you're taking the bus, does that mean you've got to be like... You've got to leave a little earlier, right? Because Uber slash Lyft is... It's quicker, but it's more expensive, right? Like, honestly, I just don't know what to do. I feel like I'm desperate to try to fix it. Yeah, I know. I feel you, buddy. Gosh, I know how it is to have technology. It's not working. Dude. Couple shooting and so annoying because 1 minute's working, 1 minute's not. You know, technology is so interesting because it's like when it breaks, it's not like a mechanical problem where things just gradually get worse and it's kind of like mechanical problems in a car. Like my truck's got problems, but and I work for automotive in the automotive shop. It's just we're so busy that they can't even get my truck in to get it fixed. But there's a winding noise. It's been gradually getting worse for like a year now. I think they think it's the differential. They still need to like diagnose and pinpoint the exact cause, but it's like when I'm driving, it's like a humming noise. Well, that's because something's happening, right? There's like components touching, stuff's wearing down, and it's gradually getting louder, gradually getting worse. But I know I can expect it. A lot of times, electronics involved. It's just one. Like electronics are a lot of times just black and white. You know, like things can be out of spec but still work. Like mechanical, it's like stuff is out of spec and it's working and working until it breaks. Electronics is like if even if something's out of spec, it's designed to work. Even if there's like stuff that's slightly out of spec, like it's just black and white. So it's like one day like you'll be playing and it's like red screen or death, red ring of death screen, right? E34. I don't forget which one I got. There's like multiple red rings of death, right? Or different types. And it's just so annoying because it's like one day it's working, you're like, boom, you're like, man, it's got to get fixed, it's got to get solved. But it's like, with a mechanical problem, it's like, yeah, I know what to expect. The problem's on the radar. I need to get it fixed. And then now I know there's a problem. It's just such a bummer because it's like if this broke, like something damaged inside electronics, like not physical damage. So I'm just playing it and it says stop like registering. It's like all of a sudden it works and all of a sudden it doesn't. I don't like that. Bus takes an hour. Uber takes 12 minutes. Wow. How much are you saving though? What about all the poor girls who have been harassed? Okay, this time around is a little easier. Thankful for that. That's the only thing I don't like, is that, like, this game, it's like, it's the end goal is way down the line. So you're kind of like, okay, well then I just need to quickly just keep it going. And it's like, when stuff like this, it's like, I'm rewinding or loading over and over again. It just makes it so much longer, bro. Can the Xbox 360 be power cycled? I'm not sure. I'd say your best bet is to try to look it up, just to see if anybody's posted about it or has a similar issue of yours. Bus is way cheaper. I have a pass. Okay, I didn't know that. That's really cool. That's good information, actually. Oh my gosh. Man, what are you doing? You what? It is Earth, you're right. Ooh, he got me. Yeah, I'm playing Donkey Kong. Spend enlightening time on social media, especially in local groups of subreddits. People wonder if it's even worth it. Please don't slap the keyboard. Gosh, I hope she would have like turned off the OBS. Oh, egg on my face. Or something on my face. I want to get to 500,000 tonight. Maybe we should do a little more strategic chipping away instead of just like instead of just like arbitrarily playing like 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here. Maybe let's try to like say like, hey, let's get to 500, right? Like, I almost kind of want to play this game offline, and then, like, just screenshot or, like, take clips as I play through offline. That's actually how I did Donkey Kong, which I'm going to be posting that video soon. I'm editing that video. I'm editing 2 videos right now. One of them was Donkey Kong, and you know, with Donkey Kong, I did the same thing as I'm doing right now. Did the kill screen. I did a lot of the kill screen streaming, so it's like documented, like, you know, like how we're doing it right now. But there's a lot of times like I didn't have time to stream, but I could play some at home. So I did play some offline, and how I tried to document it was, you know, every so often take a screenshot, or, you know, after 100,000 points, like do a 30-second clip or whatever, you know. Just some sort of form to document it. Obviously, it's not as, like, well put together like it would be like if I just edit and re-upload this video you're watching, or this live stream you're watching. But something. So I'll see how that turns out. If that turns out okay, then I may, you know, with some Mario games, choose to play offline as well as stream. Meaning like the main focus, obviously, with this whole like Mario franchise playthrough is to stream it, because in a couple things is that you get to hang out with me while I'm streaming it, and then number 2, it also works as like a form of documentation. And it's like you know, it's like it's recorded, right? Because you can download your Twitch VODs. And so it kind of is like two-sided coin of benefit to streaming it. But you know, sometimes it's hard to just set aside time to stream, And you know, it's a lot easier to just be able to play offline when I have time, you know. Oh, thank you. Look at Zoe gave me. Look at this treat. Thank you, Zoe. I eat it. Can I take a bite? I recommend waiting a long time before letting Zoe take public transit, and you definitely need to have the bad man talk before that happens. It's sad, but the metro is toxic sometimes. Oh, I know. I know. Yeah, the public transport system has a bad rap here, especially in LA County. I guess what I should have done was count all levels in Donkey Kong, so how many levels this game has. Right. But, oh gosh, what was I trying to say? Oh. I okay, don't kill this. Gosh, I forgot what I was trying to say before the Zoe game. Talking about documentation. The whole point is to live stream. Main objective is to live stream the whole thing because again, it's two-sided coin. It works as two things, as a way for you to hang out, and we both we're both on this adventure together, and also works as a means to downloading VODs. So it works as a great 2-in-1 live stream / recording for documentation. But a lot of times I don't have time to have a setup like this. Set aside time to stream. What the heck was that? So what I did with Donkey Kong is I actually, because it was taking such a long time just like this, I decided, you know, outside of the streaming days to play a little bit, and I would, again, at this point I'm playing offline, I'm just playing by myself, and I would use the, you know, screenshot and the, clip button, you know, and just, you know, document that way. So I think it was like I'd take a screenshot, or I'd take a 30-second clip every 100,000 points, just to sort of document, you know, the process. And so I'm working on that video. So there's gonna be a combination of both. It's gonna be like me playing live as we're seeing it now, and then pictures and 30-second clips from the Switch console. So I'm gonna see how that looks. If that kind of turns out kind of janky, like too choppy and like no way to edit it really well, then I don't know. I may not try to do the same with this and just kind of have to wait to play it and stream it, you know. But I was kind of hoping, you know, a lot of these Mario playthroughs that I would also, with intention of like try to stream it, but if not, record it offline, because you know we really do need to be playing through these games. And if I only wait to play the game when I'm streaming, then you know how much longer it's going to take to play through these games is going to be like a good amount of time. So I'm just thinking of ways that we can do to expedite the process. So I'm just trying to think, like, you know, maybe with games where there's like extra content, you know, like when I'm trying to win 100% in a game, you know, maybe you don't need to see that, right? Like grinding and stuff like that, you know. And maybe just try to stick to like allowing you to see the main stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to decide how to toggle that. I would like that. I'd like to be able to play the games offline and stream them, and then compile the footage both together and upload it that way. But I'm just trying to decide of how I should record it. Like, well, I know for the Switch, I've got two options. I can either like literally just start up OBS as you see here and record it just like as you see, but it's like we're not live because you can record in OBS. You don't have to always you can record or stream. There's that option. And again with the Switch, you can clip it and do a clip. You can also do that with stuff, other consoles too, but like, yeah, just trying to decide if I'm gonna do the mostly streaming or recording route, how we're gonna do that, because yeah, I don't know. I just am curious about the like editing process of like if it's gonna actually like work and be seamless, or if it's just gonna be like high quality. I mean, not to brag about like my setup, but it's you got the quality camera and the mic, picture overlays, everything like that. That and then it jumps to like a picture, and then fades into the next 30-second clip, and how's that going to look with the combination of live streams versus offline, stuff like that. Regarding Super Mario Bros, are you doing all 8 worlds or are you doing Warp Zone? So for Super Mario Bros, gonna try to 100% it. So I think that's my goal. So if I'm playing through a game that's not a part of the franchise playthrough, so like other games I'm doing right now that like, okay, so for Sonic, right? There's a point to this. I'm going somewhere with this. So with Sonic, right? We've been playing through the Sonic games, but I'm not doing a Sonic franchise playthrough. So the importance of like platinum hunting or 100%ing the game and getting all the achievements, I don't really care about it. Like, Sonic Racing Transformed and Generations and Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1. Like, I don't care to get all the platinums and the achievements and 100% it. That's just to play the game and experience it. And there's a lot of games I haven't beaten and done that. So, but specifically for franchise playthroughs, my intention is to 100% the game. So that means like beat the game, get everything, and then if there's like secrets or extra stuff, try to do that too. So, answer your question, Nate, all 8 worlds, and then I kind of want to get. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible on the Nintendo Switch edition. I'm sorry, the Nintendo Switch Online for Mario Bros. But do you know the glitch world where you like? It's like on World 2, and like you're running and you like jump and like, but you're in a crouch position, and then you like aim towards like the center block wall, and you go through the wall and you end up on the other side. It's called like Glitch World or like Negative World, World 0. I forgot exactly, but it's on there. I want to be able to document and play that, but I tried it on the Switch and they might have fixed it. Alright, so we've hit the 500,000 mark. Woo! Woo! Okay. Oh man. Come on. There we go. Minus rolled. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Woohoo! Ooh. Wow. Yeesh. Boom. Should we try to get to 600,000 tonight? That's good to know, Nate. So the minus world is possible on the NES Classic Edition. Okay, I'm just curious if it's... You go away? Dude, he's camping, bro. Oh, you think me? Curious how... Oh, dude, what the freak? Go. I'm curious if it's on the possible Nintendo Switch Online Edition. Go. Boom, there we go. Oh, come on. The minus world glitch has been removed from the remakes of the Super Mario Bros. Oh, that's a bummer. So that means that it's not possible on the Switch. I mean, I could play it as an emulation, on PC, but I'd like to play it through the Switch as it just makes it easier. Huh. Oh, I forgot to play it in my super special overlay that I made. A retro overlay. This is my retro overlay because retro games are in a 4:3 ratio, so it looks better to have like a overlay with the box than to just to have empty black bars. Oh! Dang it! Why did they all know, dude? They all like knew what I was trying to do. Cheap, bro. It's cheap. Boom. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a different story. It says in Super Mario Bros. Deluxe and Super Mario Bros. 35. So Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, I have that on the Game Boy Color. And Super Mario Bros. 35, which was the game they had, you know, Switch. The ability to perform the trick that has been removed entirely. However, the glitch remains in the Virtual Console releases and the Game & Watch version. So I'm curious if this is a virtual. What they consider this? If this is a Virtual Console release, then it still exists. But I guess we'd have to find out. Nate, do me a favor. If you can research, see if somebody can see if you find a video or proof of somebody doing the Minus World glitch with the Nintendo Switch Online version. That's what I'm curious about. I have the old cart. Nice. It's a cool cart. Those old NES carts feel great, don't they? Oh. What's up, James? Yo, what's up, Carlton? Welcome, bro. We're still chipping away at Donkey Kong Jr., man. Trying to get to the kill screen, bro. Oh my gosh. How's your night going, Carlton? I saw a picture of your bike, man. Did you, so the picture you sent me this morning, did you tell me the story behind that? Did you take that to work to have it put together? Or did you ride it at work and then, like, bring it home? Tell me the story behind that picture. Or what'd you do with it today? That was dumb. Oh, that was even dumber, dude. Stay still. There we go. Took it to work to have it put together. Okay, sweet. It's here. Did you post it in Discord, Nate? Did you post it? What did you you said you sent me something earlier. Was it Discord? Okay, you sent me a picture of the ingredients. Gosh, dude. My dad used to hate Axe spray, man. Carlton, did you ever have Axe? Yeah, to my dad, using Axe was like using like Febreze or Lysol spray in the house. He couldn't stand it. I liked it though. So we'd always have to like open our windows and doors and air it out if he was home because he would hate the smell. I use cologne and deodorant now, so I don't need to use the Axe spray, but yeah, I used to use it all the time. Yes, I've sent it on Discord, but I'll send it on Instagram for extra precaution. Thank you. All right, so we're at the 600,000 mark. I think we're at 2,600,000, right? Yes, yes, 200. Yes, 2,600,000. We've looped. Got 1 million. Then it was a million. There was 1 million we looped. Sorry, we made it to 999,000. Then the score on the left looped all the way to 999,000. We're on 2 million, so the second loop. So we're at 2,604,300. Do me a favor, you guys. Those that are watching the stream live on YouTube, do me a favor and give a thumbs up to this video. Yes, you can thumbs up live videos, and it does help. Just like if you were to give a thumbs up on a uploaded video. Hi, Zoe. Want to come up here? Wasn't there another variant like
what happened?
what? Like another variant of Axe Spray, you mean? Like another company? Was there another company besides Axe and Old Spice that used to do it? Oh, Tag. Wasn't Tag the first one to do it, not Axe, or was it Axe? Gosh, I forget. Who was first? Was it Axe or Tag?
I want to do.
Hi. You smell so good. Yes, Tag. That's right. I think I went back and forth between the two. I'm trying to remember, man. Yeah, who was first? Was it Tag or Axe? Yeah, who was the first one to sort of like make the whole body spray thing like really popular and big in the early 2000s? I'm trying to remember. They used both, I think. Don't know what came first. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, man. And Tag's interesting because is Tag even still around? And did Tag only do body sprays? I know Axe does more than just body spray, right? They do deodorant, antiperspirant, and then like body wash, right? Like what did Tag do? Weren't they? What are you doing? Wasn't yeah, wasn't Tag just like body spray? What? What? You want to put this on? Make it small for you. Hi. How all my Twitches doing tonight? What's going on, Kevin? Kevin, you joined at the best part of the stream. I mean, can you? Mwah. Why is the child taking over Jamie's stream? Because it's the best content. I'm a tuber, Kev. Hello, small child. Back. I really can't wait for the Carson account to end. What's the Carson account? So it looks like you and Allie 50% each. Allie. 10. Careful, gentle. Gentle. No. Why? I know, but yeah, but why she's saying it though? Oh, the guitar. Ma'am, it's time for bed. Yes. Ma'am, it's time for bed, Kevin says. No, I don't want to go to bed. She's been watching the show Little Einstein. I never watched it. We stopped watching Disney in the 90s. My family did because we moved to South Bay from our original house. So originally we had Disney and Nickelodeon. Then we moved Cartoon Network in 96 was sort of like becoming more of a thing, and so we in the package it was you can have Nickelodeon Disney or Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. And so Disney wasn't that important. Even at the time, Disney was kind of like whatever to me. Like even in the 90s, it was just kind of like if I remember correctly, there just wasn't that much great content that Disney was putting out. And if I remember correctly, Disney in the 90s wasn't even making like really 90s cartoons. They were just showing reruns of like 80s stuff like Care Bears and gosh. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what Disney showed. Oh, well, there was like DuckTales, right? DuckTales was Disney in the 90s. Like we're talking like 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Yeah, it just seemed like in the 90s, like right around that time, it kind of seemed like there wasn't much going on for Disney in terms of like cartoons. So it was like after that it was yeah, we switched to Cartoon Network. And I say this all the time because we've talked about before on stream, but I don't know if you guys remember, but early Cartoon Network did not have their own IPs. Did you know that? Early Cartoon Network did not have their own IPs. It was just um reruns of classic cartoons. That was Cartoon Network's whole spiel when they bought MGM, I think, right? Something like that. Was it like they didn't have their own they weren't putting out their own content. They were just showing constantly just old cartoons that they had the licensing to IPs to, right? Then we started seeing stuff like, Cow and Chicken and Ed, Ed and Eddie and then later it was like Johnny Quest, but the new Johnny Quest, not the original one from like the 60s I think my dad watched. Cartoon Network slowly, yeah, because I remember watching Cartoon Network when like in the 90s we first moved there. It was like all Looney Tunes. It was like Rocky and Bullwinkle, Speed Racer. I used to love Speed Racer, man. But yeah, it was like nothing original. It was just like reruns of like old stuff. So that's how I got my experience with old stuff, but that was cool. Yeah, like Scooby Doo. Like the OG Scooby Doo. But anyways, dude, Cartoon Network, cartoon. Darkwing Duck. Tailspin, that's right. I watched Nickelodeon in the 90s, jumping to Muppets, Tonight, time to time. Then in the 2000s, I was doing SpongeBob and Disney stuff. Disney was decent. DuckTales. Woohoo. Turner, Hanna-Barbera. Right, yes. But yeah, we moved to our house in 96. It was just all Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. So I after 96, I did not know what Disney was putting out. So when Disney Plus came out in November 2019, they have like all these different ways you can like view shows. You could do it by category, by franchise. They even have like a Disney through the years or Disney through the generations, and you can or through the decades, and you can like watch everything like in that 10-year span from like the 1920s to 30s, the 30s to 40s, the 40s to 50s, 50s to 60s. So then you get to the late 90s, 2000s, and I get to see what I missed in the Disney category. Everything from shows to movies. Love SpongeBob, seasons 1 through 4. Stopped watching after that. Oh, yeah, so what I was thinking is that Einstein's, it looks to me like an early 2000s cartoon because the way the editing is, like I haven't even looked it up, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, but you know, the early 2000s were interesting in terms of like editing and like the way like cartoons were done because they were still in a 4:3 ratio, but they started to do a lot more CGI and like, you know, a lot of cool effects. It was supposed to stop after the first movie. Oh yeah, wasn't that like the what was supposed to happen, right? Like they were supposed to stop SpongeBob after the first movie. I think I remember we talked about that. I have the DVDs. That was true. I've been working in Carson at an HOA for 5 years. They're supposed to convert to digital as soon as the cameras are installed. DVR takes forever due to chip shortage. Oh, I see what you're saying. Ugh. Right, yes, because yeah, we all know you work at the at that Carson HOA for security. I guess I didn't know what you meant by that. But yeah, I've been working in Carson for 5 years. They're supposed to convert to digital as soon as the cameras are installed. DVR takes forever due to chip shortage. And okay, so here's the question. Are you when you say I really can't wait for the Carson account to end, do you mean that like your guys' security company is gonna like stop doing security for that Carson gated community? That was a quick one. Oh my gosh, come on, dude. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hanna-Barbera. What happened to the Sonic game you were playing briefly? Oh, Sonic Generations. Yeah, I haven't touched that in a bit. Kevin, what year was that when speaking of 90s cartoons, what year was that when we like I spent the night at your house and we watched Star Wars? Oh, I think it was spring 2018. I think, right? When we were watching the Star Wars, watched the Star Wars movie, then we watched the Star Wars like behind the scenes stuff about Skywalker Ranch, and then like the next morning we were like spent like an hour or two just like playing 90s cartoon intros on YouTube. You like found a playlist and it was just like part 1, part 2, part 3, and it's like gosh, it could have been we could have sat there all day watching cartoon intros. 2018 maybe? Yeah. Now this is gonna be interesting. Now here's why I think it might have been 2018. So when the iPhone launched with the portrait mode as a selfie, and then you could do the spotlight filter where it blacks it out. I think I was playing around with that on your phone, and if I'm not mistaken, is that still not my like profile picture under my contact on your phone? That was great fun. What you saw was the heavily censored old cartoons in the 80s. They removed all the extreme violence and blackface. Oh, interesting. You know, there were other great channels out there that were producing some pretty good IPs. And Fox Kids. Fox Kids was a huge one, bro. Now, the interesting thing about Fox Kids is that, you know, Fox Kids only had like one time slot during the week. Do you remember that? And then on the weekends, so Saturday morning. So, I don't know if you remember, but, you know, Fox is like any other channel. You got news or movies, whatever it might be, right? It's like an adult channel, but there's a select set time of, you know, sitcoms, right? So, but then there's a select time of kids shows, right? So Fox Kids, if I'm not mistaken, would start around like 2 p.m. Western time. Well, no matter where you're at, I mean, when they would start running the cartoons. So I think, obviously, for Pacific time, I think it was 2 p.m. they started running Fox Kids, and they would go on till like 4 or 5, I want to say. Right? And that's when we saw like Batman and like Wolf on Campus. And then Saturdays, it was like from like, what, 7 to like 11, right? Or 7 to 12. I forget, but there's also Fox Kids. And Fox Kids on Saturdays was like when they would show like the new episodes of like Beast Wars and, you know, for Transformers and Digimon and stuff like that. So Fox Kids was putting out a lot of great stuff. I mean, some people only think of like the big heavy hitters like Cartoon Network and like Nickelodeon, but Fox Kids was putting out some pretty heavy hitters, dude. Some pretty big names back in like the 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, awesome stuff, dude. I remember another one of the bigger channels being WB. Was it Animaniacs, right? Ooh. Pinky and the Brain. No, I remember WB not being as big as Fox Kids, though. Like, if I had to say, like, in terms of cartoons, it was like, you know, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, right? The Pepsi versus Coke, Disney underneath, Fox Kids, and then WB. What else was there besides WB? What channel was Recess on? Like, how many more like networks that showed cartoons was there, right? Because I remember like Recess, but that wasn't WB either, right? Yes, black and white photo. Okay, that's what the portrait was. Okay, so that makes sense. It might have been around the time. Fox Family Channel had the Donkey Kong cartoon. I do not remember that. Oh yeah, Freakazoid, Animaniacs, Tiny Toons, Pinky and the Brain. They're being converted to our new digital service. No guard on property, probably cheap. Oh, okay. Well, do you still have a job once they get that up and running? The whole like digital security thing. I mean, I would argue from working in a place where security cameras, you know, and using ADT security is that like I don't think security like if you're in like a property that's like got more assets and to the point where you need security guards, is, you know, security cameras aren't going to replace that, you know. All security cameras do, they really don't deter much. I mean, people are still willing to steal even if they know willingly there's a camera there recording them, because The hardest part in getting somebody is the prosecution part. I mean, you gotta find the guy, and once you find him, like, you're probably not gonna get the stuff back. So then all you can do is, like, sue the person, or whatever, how you get paid for reimbursement, or whatever, how it works right in court. But yeah, security cameras, in my opinion, don't replace security guards. If that's the route they're thinking, they're just gonna have evidence of, like, if somebody, like, hops a fence or does something. But if somebody does, like, vandalism, like, I mean, a security camera is not gonna prevent somebody, deter somebody from doing that. Like, if people know they're security guards, like, I would say in combination, both were great, right? So you have something recording for proof, and then you have a physical body to deter people from wanting to. Well, then how do you write tows, right? Like, one of your things is, like, you tow people who are parking illegally. What's the security camera gonna do? How often are people gonna check the footage? I mean, DVR can only write so much, so they're gonna hire somebody, like, they gotta have some, because how DVR works is you only have a certain amount of storage, and then it just writes over top of it. I know how it works. My dad's business, Amco. So you're gonna elect somebody. Like, I'm thinking of, like, HOA. Like, is the HOA gonna elect someone, or gonna pay somebody to come look at the cameras, like, and just rewind for hours and hours, and if there's something that goes wrong? And I mean, like, again, with DVR, it's gonna rewrite itself on the security footage, so it's like you're gonna have to be constantly going in there and downloading stuff to USB drive if you want, like, stuff to be saved. I mean, like, what, like, you know what I'm saying? Pokemon Indigo League, WB had Pokemon. Oh yeah, duh. That's how we watched Pokemon. It was WB 7 o'clock, dude. I remember that. I remember that being really early, and, like, sometimes I'd fall asleep watching it because my elementary school didn't start till it didn't start till, like, 9 a.m., dude. So, like, getting up at 7 o'clock as someone in elementary school, that was early, bro. Recess was Disney. Well, Recess might have been shown on more networks. They might have also shown on Disney. I remember in 2000s, we didn't have access to Disney, but I was watching it on, like, Channel 13 in Torrance. I don't know what station that is in Torrance, but I mean, Disney might have bought the rights, like everything, to Recess, like, later, but yeah, I mean, I watched Recess in the mornings before school, and Channel 13. That was definitely not Disney, because the cable package my mom signed up for did not have Disney, so I know for a fact I was not accidentally watching Disney. Oh, come on, Donkey Kong Jr. Come on, man. Gosh, dude, I haven't. We do not own cable, man. I don't know what it's like to, like, really use cable anymore. All we use is streaming services. I mean, people enjoy cable, but, my whole thing is that I know the shows I like, and so, like, I don't need to be like, ooh, what's playing at 8 o'clock tonight, kind of thing. It's like, it's like, okay, like, I don't care. I know what I like, and I can watch it when I want, and I don't have to watch ads. I grew up with enough of TV and ads. Oh man, I'm late. I missed the 8 o'clock showing. Like, such an archaic way to, like, watch something. It's like listening stuff on the radio, man. It's like being subject to listen to something I don't want to. Or so there might be some stuff I like, some stuff I don't like. And then it also being like peppered with like ads. Yeah, I do not miss cable at all. I don't miss stuff that's the older technology that's obsolete, if that makes sense. I don't miss some of that stuff. I miss going out to the back fields and chopping down the trees, and then chopping the trees up to get wood, and then bringing the wood in and drying it out next to the fire we already have from the previous wood, so we can use as wood to burn and use as heat for our stove. Well, I miss that. It's like, nah, dude. When gas was invented, bro, a lot of people probably didn't look back. You ever watch Nostalgia Critic? Oh, it was actually on ABC, which is technically Disney. Wouldn't be surprised they own a lot. Yep, I'll be the guy watching the cameras. Okay, well, my job is entirely for insurance. Well, at least you have your job, man. Crime prevention is a fluke. Jamie, what are you talking about? Something about chopping wood for like 4 sentences? What do you mean? You don't understand what I said, or you didn't hear what I said because you missed part of what I said? Oh boy. You sounded like the "Have you ever had a dream kid?" We don't know what he's talking about. Thank you, Nate. If I was sorry if you asked me anything, I was AFK. People say that anymore. It depends on the setting. I think people still do that. So like a lot of times, like in a setting of like Discord or Twitch or something like that, where like you're in a setting where like something is running and then you leave while it's running. You know, there's that. But yeah, no one would use AFK in terms of like text message, or the context of a text message, because the way conversation is just you kind of it's kind of continuing on, right? It's like writing a letter. Oh, sorry, I was AFK. 3 months go by. Hey, sorry, I was AFK. Kind of assumed it's gonna, it's okay to pause and resume. It's one guy watching multiple accounts getting paid for one. I am getting a small pay bump, but it still costs the client less. They pay 2 guys, one watch multiple cameras, and one guy patrol ticket tow. I see. Anyways, the point was, I was comparing cable as archaic technology, and it was supposed to be a joke. Clearly, as the sentence started, me going like, "Oh, I miss going out to chop wood in the trees." It's like it's clearly a run-on sentence. That's the joke. It's a skit. It's not trying to be precise and like as if I'm sitting up and trying to do a filibuster, convincing the whole Congress about something. The point is that cable TV is old technology. It's similar to like if someone went out to go chop wood for heat instead of using gas, like a normal person in the 20th century. It's like I don't want to subject myself to, yeah, here's all these shows and you can watch it at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's like, how about no? One, I don't even like these shows. Number two, if I want to watch the show, which I actually do like, I'm gonna go watch it on my own time. I don't need to wait till 8 to be at the mercy of a channel to watch it. And then halfway through the show watching, just, oh hey, are you tired of sweating too much? Watching commercials about stuff I don't need? Yeah, I don't miss that. Again, it's like the radio. Like it's like that's why I use like Apple Music. It's like I have to choose what I want to listen to when I want to. I don't like the radio. People still like it. People can like what they want, but the point is like I'm over. I don't miss it. I experienced it. I experienced enough of it. Ain't going back. It says after account 3, it's more savings for the client and pure profit for the company. A lot of management companies put their foot down when the minimum wage went up. We lost 2 major accounts because of that. Wow. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's right. Yeah. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. Nobody misses infomercials. Same here. Oh! Gosh, this game is so annoying, bro. You hear about that, Nathan? Tony and his little ab rocker. Gosh, does anybody remember that scam of like the things you put on yourself to like contract your muscles and like lose weight? You guys remember that? It's like the things they put on you like on the hospital. It's like the electrodes or whatever. Except it would cause you to like to contract your muscles. There was like a clever short name for it, but they like got rid of it, or it was like illegal or something like that. Anybody remember that? Oh. Whoa. You know what sounds really good right now? Orange juice. Hey, who wants to bring me some orange juice? Kinda, there were a lot of scams, yes. Guess I started an epidemic. What'd you guys all have for dinner tonight? Kevin, Chris. Chris ain't here. Why'd I say Chris? Carlton. Sorry. Kevin, Carlton, Nathan, Pete. What'd you all have for dinner tonight? Wow, dude. Oh my gosh, come on. Ah. Sunny Delight coming up. Dude, Sunny Delight is so good, but here's the question. Is it actually orange juice? Or is it just some orange drink and they just add a bunch of like vitamin C to it? You get what I'm saying? Like the stuff they make, is it like actually is it actually from orange juice? Or is it like some orange drink that they try to like make it taste like orange juice? But whatever it was, Sunny Delight was, gosh, that sounds so good. I kind of want to walk to 7-Eleven right now and get some Pokeball. Ooh. Do you know what's sad, you guys? I still have not tried a Pokeball yet. And then Kevin just felt a disturbance in the force. Here's a perspective from Kevin. I still have not tried a Pokeball. Hot roasted carrots and potatoes. Pizza Hut. Purple ton. What about you? That's a good question. Ali and I actually had Caps and Corks. So I had a breakfast burrito, 2 meats, sausage, bacon. And Ali got a cheeseburger from there. And then we got a grilled ham and cheese sandwich from there for Zoe. So, but it was all from Caps and Corks. Shame. You got yourself a lover of food? Oh my gosh, Kevin's gonna show up and like beat me up. Come on, guys, we're getting close. 738,000, dude. Oh! Nice. Captain Crunch Corks. Dude, I've still not taken you to Captain Corks, have I yet, Carlton? I'd say there's, in terms of their breakfast burritos, I think they're second best to Fanny's. Ooh, I actually don't know. Second or third. LBJ Burger also makes a killer breakfast burrito. What's wrong with Caption Corks? You brought that to yourself, Jamie? Wait, what? What's wrong with Caption Corks? What's going on here? I'm confused. Gosh, dude, now I want a Sunny D, man. It sounds so good and refreshing, bro. Dude, the other night I tried, I think it was Friday night. I tried, you know, did I mention it on Friday or Thursday? Anyways, you know, Cheetos makes mac and cheese. You can get hot flamin' or original, or I think jalapeno. Anyways, I was at 7-Eleven, I saw them, and I've seen them before on, like, on social media, and people post about them trying it out. And I think they make two kinds. You can either get it in, like, the single-serve cups, which is kind of similar to the Easy Mac, or you can get it, like, boxed. But, anyways, I got the cups, and I got the hot flamin' and then the original, and dude, it was actually pretty good. And I'm pretty certain the boxed versions probably taste better, just like, you know, the boxed versions of Kraft mac and cheese taste better than Easy Mac. But for what it was good. The hot flamin' hot Cheetos mac and cheese was really good. Oh, got him. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get that one. But, Fanny's reigns supreme, their breakfast burritos. Yes, I agree with that, man. Dude, their breakfast burritos are so good. Dude, bean and cheese from LBJ's with sour cream. Dude. And get the chips and salsa. Get yourself an orange bang, bro. Gosh, something orange sounds so good, man. A Sunny D, an orange Bang. Also, like, an orange Fanta sounds really good. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude. Ugh. Do them with the Coke. LBJ's tacos are crack. Dude, oh, shoot, dude. What's going on? Thank you for joining the adventure, bro. Welcome. Who's yelling at me? That Zozo? Okay, I'll go say after. Wait, you put notifications? On the upper center. I did. You're right. I gotta put it back. Down below. Ooh, the rotating events. There we go. There we go. To be honest, never liked to stream before on YouTube. What's going on, Daniel? Is this your YouTube account? Appreciate it, bro. This is where the other half of the stream watches us from YouTube. I don't know if you heard me mention, but yeah, I multi-stream, so Twitch, YouTube. Now save your scene. Do it. Yeah, you're right. I have two lives. I have live, like normal live, and then I've got a retro live I've made, which is with the overlays on the side. Got a live too. I forgot to move the rotating events down below for the retro scene, but we did do that. You're right. We did. See right here? We did move it down to the bottom for the rotating events. What's up, bro? How's your night going, man? Now save your scene. Do it. Twitch phone sucks. Wait, give me a few minutes, you guys. Zoe's calling me, and then we will be RB. Give me a few minutes. Okay, we are back. Whew. Do you have a preference for streaming? I think, as of right now, I think I like Twitch better. But I think when YouTube... So right now, YouTube is great for people that already, like, know you and follow you or sub to you. Like, and already have access to your channel. It's a great way of them watching you because, you know, YouTube is such a very accessible app to watch somebody stream versus Twitch. You know, because not everybody has Twitch, right? Like, only people who know what Twitch is have Twitch, right? And so, like, I've been streaming for years and inviting people to Twitch, but I have a feeling all people are turned off by it because they have to download the Twitch app and they're like, what is this? I gotta create an account. So, I think YouTube is great for people who, like, that I know, family, friends, who are not into watching, like, streamers, but maybe would like to support me. I think YouTube's great for that, but in terms of discoverability, right now Twitch is pretty terrible. Their discoverability for, like, uploads, like videos, like video content is great, but their live stream interface and discoverability is pretty terrible. Like, right now, if you, like, on Twitch, it's pretty easy. If you open your phone or you open on a browser, right, on your desktop, it's pretty easy to search and browse all the different categories and games and, you know, browse through scroll through the pages and find streamers. Can't really do that on YouTube. It's kind of, like, really weird and janky right now. But they've definitely made strides to make the YouTube streaming experience better for people. But again, Twitch is the preference. YouTube is great for people like I don't know, like here in chat, right? Like Nathan Esser or my cousin Carlton, who probably don't have the Twitch app. And so for them, it's just, like, easier to watch me stream when I'm live. And I would say that Twitch's quality in terms of, like, their service and their streaming, I would say they're probably better. Twitch has got the resources and the power. I'm sorry, YouTube's got the resources and the power. You know, so I think YouTube has a potential to be the better, but Twitch is just, as of right now, is the not as big of a monster as them. They're just seem to be doing it better right now. Everybody dance! Daniel, did you and Sierra already have the Twitch app when I sent you guys the link, like, last week? Or did you guys download it? Like, were you guys, like, pretty much, like, aware of Twitch and using it at the time? Or did you guys download it when I sent you the link? Check us out, you guys. I was sent this copy. Okay, the blur filter is not helping. Anyways, they reached out to me on Instagram on my coffee account. They're called Quintal9. So they were telling me about their coffee subscription service and a different one than one I already use. And they reached out to me and they were telling me a little bit about themselves. And they were saying that, like, their main difference is, so how most coffee works is that, you know, it's grown somewhere. And then, like, farms or some plot of land. And so, like, what they do is, you know, then you've got to hire, like, green buyers, right? And they go over and they scope out the farm, scope out the product, right? And then it gets shipped back to the U.S. And those green beans are either then stored until they're ready to be used or they're roasted right away, right? I mean, green beans you can store. You know, once you roast coffee, it only lasts, like, weeks, right? I mean, it's a whole other tangent, but I mean, you have pre-ground coffee that sits on the shelves for months, dude. The way I like to describe fresh coffee versus like not fresh coffee is like the same as like the pepper on your dinner table. You know, the peppercorns you buy and grind versus the pepper that's already pre-ground and sitting in a shaker. That's like two different types of pepper, right? If you ever noticed it, like if you taste like the pepper that's ground up and you're so used to like just the pre-ground pepper, the stuff with the peppercorns is weird. Right? It's like very strong, almost kind of citrusy, because there's a lot more flavor. It's fresh, right? And that's kind of like coffee, right? And that's why you should buy coffee whole bean, grind it fresh, and then consume it versus pre-grounding it and storing it. It doesn't last long. It doesn't expire. It just starts to taste flat. Anyway, so with a company like this, their premise is with their subscription service is that instead of shipping the green coffee to a roaster here in the U.S. and then the roaster roasts it, and then use the consumer. You go into the store, the coffee shop, and you buy the bag of coffee. You take it home, right? What ends up happening is that, like, you know, there's no roasting, there's no selling coffee that's roasted from like the farm. So these guys, what they were described to me is it's roasted at origin. Does that make sense? So instead of growing the coffee at origin, then shipping it to a roaster, whoever buys their green beans from, right? And then roast it. This is roasted at the origin. And so they claimed that when it's farmed here and then roasted at the origin and then shipped, they say it's better. So we'll see. But they said this to me for free, and so we'll see how it tastes. Here's some notes. Plum, almond, and lime. It's from Guatemala. Oh yeah, so I think their whole thing is that they might only sell Guatemalan coffees. It's washed, because you can only control, right? If you're gonna do the whole like roasted at origin kind of setup, you can really only do like your razor focused on like one thing, unless they expand somehow, right? But washed bourbon, the variety or the varietal is a Bourbon and Caturra, grown at 1850 altitude. 87 points. Very cool. Quintal coffee. Here we go. Daniel says, yes, we have multiple friends who stream. Okay, sweet. So then it worked out. Yeah, like what I was saying is that sometimes, you know, I link people my Twitch stream, and it's like, if they don't have it, they're probably not going to say anything to me, and they're probably just like, oh, cool. But they won't download it. I mean, put yourself in, like, someone's shoes like that. I mean, I do that. It's like, someone who doesn't use Twitch, like, they're gonna really download an app just for you. I mean, it's one thing someone to do that as a family member, but, like, think about, like, a friend or acquaintance. You're like, hey, support me, and you're like, well, what's this weird app you're making me download? Because everybody and their mom uses YouTube, right? I mean, whether you're into gaming or watching cooking videos or obscure hobbies or interests you have, right? Everybody's got a YouTube built into their smart device or uses it on their computer, right? So that's why I have YouTube, is for like those who like don't want the Twitch app or not into streaming but want to support me by just hanging out live. Perfect for that. But I prefer Twitch because of the discoverability and the possibilities of getting bigger on Twitch and being an affiliate on Twitch. I'm able to make some money off people viewing my streams on Twitch. So Twitch is definitely the preferred experience if you have the Twitch app, but if YouTube's easier for you, that's great too. And plus, YouTube's not zero. I mean, it is helping me if people are viewing my streams on YouTube and liking. Like, if you're watching on YouTube right now, give me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you watch the video and you give a thumbs up on a live stream, it helps out my channel. I'm trying to become a partner on YouTube. I think for partner you need to hit 1,000 subs. So I think I think I'm at 59 subs, so we got a ways to go. But anyways, just ordered Black Rifle Craft yesterday. Whole beans, nice. I'll have to try out Black Rifle. But anyways, let's get back into slowly chipping away. Oh, by the way, Daniel, I made some space on my PC. I deleted Black Ops 4. Gosh, that game was like 80, 90 gigs, almost 100. So I can install Back 4 Blood PC version, which is like I looked it up. It's only 27 gigs, kind of small, right? I mean, 27 gigs is a lot, but small compared to like, gosh, like 80 gigs from like Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and then what is Warzone now? Warzone like is it has it reached the 200 gig size? So big. Yeah, dude, in terms of storage, man, even like having a terabyte hard drive is like becoming obsolete, which is so interesting, right? I remember in middle school, in 6th grade, when we got a computer, and it was summer after 5th grade. Come on. It was a gateway computer, and the hard drive had a max storage of 14 point something gigs. $14 something gigs, dude, and that was like pretty big at the time. Big at the time for a hard drive like that. That was 2000. Came with the Windows operating system, Windows Millennium Edition, short ME. Dope. I didn't know COD was 100 gigs. Yeah, it's so big. Actually, I'm curious to see. I want an official number. How big is it? Call of Duty. Wow. Hold on. When was this? Okay, so I'm reading some reports of Warzone is 133 gigs right now? And that was April 2021. Gosh, what's the current size right now? Wait, hold on. Oh, shoot! Sierra, join the adventure. Thanks for subbing, Sierra. Appreciate it. On YouTube. Sierra subbed on YouTube, just so we're clear. Because she's already following me on Twitch. Thank you, Sierra. Appreciate it. It was hard to find your YouTube. It doesn't pop up from searching long gaming FY. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like so if my understanding is that like YouTube won't let you have like a channel name, like an official channel name until you like become a partner. So if you look up long gaming, I think there might be a bunch of other long gamings. So hopefully when I become a partner and it becomes official, I can like utilize that as like the official channel name. But yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Discoverability. It's like so hard to find people sometimes just by searching in YouTube, unless you even have a link, right? Or unless you have a link, but I had to go through your Twitch link. Yeah, that's why I got it posted on Twitch. It just makes it so much easier for people to find it, but it's just so annoying is like trying to find people by typing it in. I mean, like bigger accounts, I think it's easier to find people just by simply typing it in. But like, yeah, I think one time I looked up long gaming and there was like 5 other channels that had the same name. It's like it's really weird how they do it compared to Twitch, where like Twitch is like it won't let you make a name unless like you're the only one. Like if someone else has it, like you can't have it. 60 subscribed right here. Only 940 to go. Let's go. Hey, thanks for following Jamie and Kevin's channel. Kevin's channel. Wait, is this a joint channel, Kevin? There's a lot of long gaming channels, just a bunch of people playing really long games. Dude. Anyways. That actually had to work for a change. Guess they just guest passes, no bad guys. Wow. But anyways. Sarah, I don't know if you heard me talking about what the new coffee I got. This they reached out to me on my coffee account on my coffee Instagram channel called Quinto Coffee. They're a coffee subscription service, and they're from Guatemala. And I think they only do Guatemalan coffees, but their whole like niche is that like they say they roast the coffee at origin and then ship it to you. I don't want to repeat 10 minutes of what I said if you've already heard of it. I'd feel bad going, yes, I heard. But yeah, it's like the difference between like Pete, you heard bits and pieces. Okay. Kevin's a class clown. Yeah, we are co-hosts. This is a joint channel. But see, I know you probably know from your training at Starbucks, but like, you grow coffee, right? And it's like it's green beans that are shipped to the US and then roasters roast it and then sell it, right? Their whole niche is instead of just growing it and shipping it to somebody to roast, which means that you never know how long green beans are like sitting before they roast. And green beans have a long shelf life. Like sometimes people like months go by of like green beans like sitting in those like satchels or whatever they are before they're even like roasted, maybe even like a year or two. Like some places even use that to an advantage. Like at Pete's Coffee, one or two of their coffees were like aged like green beans, not like roasted and it's aged because then it just goes bad. But green beans, they're aged and it kind of like changes the flavor profile a bit. Anyways, these guys' arguments are like we roast it at origin and then immediately ship it to you, so there's like no period from when it's harvested and then it's green and then it's roasted. So they said, hey, if we send you a bag and you post about it, the basic thing was like we'd love to send you a free bag and then could you post about it? I was like, sure. That's my whole thing with the coffee account. I was like, hey, if you want me to post about your coffee, like I'd love to. Send me a free bag. There's been some people like, oh, we'll give you like an affiliate link discount and then you could post about it. And it's like, no, like if you want me to post about it, like the deal is you kind of got to send me a bag, right? Usually how it works. Like there's no reason for me to be spending coffee on stuff that might not even be that good. But if you want me to post about it and leave a review, like that's gonna be something on your end that you got to provide. It looks good. I'm interested to see how it tastes. You'll let us know. Yes. And there be a good amount, so I'll try it out. I got other coffee I'm going through, so I don't know. I might not need all this, so I'll let you know how it is, and maybe I'll put it in a Ziploc if you want some too, and I can give it to you. Oh, come on, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. Whoa, bro. Ow. Bro, we're almost to 1 million, man. We're technically at 2,813,000 because again, the points on the left, they just keep looping. They loop twice now, so we're in the 2,813,100. We're just trying to get to the kill screen, and if this is like similar to Donkey Kong, then I'm guessing in Donkey Kong the kill screen for me was in the 3 million. It was like 3,000,000 400, 500, 600. I can't remember how much it was exactly, but so if this is anything like the original Donkey Kong, we're like got another little under another million to go. Boom, there we go. Oh man. Dude, are you kidding me? Come on. Bro. When you get 500k subs, we're celebrating at Shakey's Pizza. Dude, that's... Man, I actually like Shakey's Pizza. You know what's... Okay, a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but... Dude, I think Shakey's Pizza is like my favorite pizza. And I think what makes it my favorite pizza is the sauce. I'm a total sauce guy when it comes to pizza. Like how somebody, the sauce on pizza really makes it or breaks it for me. I like sweet, rich marinara sauces, and Shakey's is kind of on the sweeter spectrum sauces, right? And matter of fact, one of their key ingredients they use for their sauce is actually wine, red wine. That's one of their actual ingredients in Shakey's pizza sauce. Can you believe that? Yeah, my favorite thing right now to get at Shakey's is their sausage pizza, boy. Triple whammy, yes, Shakey's. This is so niche, but does anybody else remember the free Shakey's coupons they used to give out in elementary school? Was that just me? Oh, it's so good though. Yes, dude, and the mojos, man. Everybody, dude. There's places everybody bashes. I'm just like, come on, bro. Like, it's so good. Like, people want to bash Shakey's. It's like, man. Like, sometimes I think people, like, believe... Or they hate caricatures of things. You guys ever notice that? That most people hate caricatures of the actual thing? That's like Arby's. Everybody wants to hate Arby's, but they hate the caricature of Arby's. It's like, you know... it's like Arby's is like an internet meme. You guys ever eaten at Arby's? It's probably one of the healthier fast foods. It's literally like it's like just hot. It's like it's like deli sandwiches that are hot, like roast beef. You know, they ship the roast beef there, and they actually have like the slicers on the back counter, and they slice it. You guys ever seen that? You know, if anything, like the burger places are the sketchier ones. Like fast food, not like In-N-Out and Habit. Five Guys and Burger City Grill, that, you know, that stuff's fresh. But I mean, like Burger King and Carl's, you know, that stuff's like shipped in and like looks like blue like trash bags, frozen. Arby's actually is one of the few that like makes their stuff like legit. Gosh, where did I see this TikTok video? That was hilarious. This person's comment was hilarious, bro. It was like the same people that shop at Sears are the same people that stop off at Arby's on the way home. I was like, whoa. Shots fired, bro. How about the mojos? Beef and cheddar is awesome. Love those potato cakes. Bro, you're not going to believe it, man. You know they discontinued them? Arby's roast beef is real, cheap but real, right? On a sunny day, boy. For those that are watching, no, this is not just a Donkey Kong Jr. stream. I am not a speedrunner. This is not a Donkey Kong Jr. only stream. I'm literally just trying to play through this to get to the next Mario game. It's like watching movies. Like if you're like, oh, I'm dedicated to watching all the Marvel movies, and let's say there's a Marvel movie that's just like terrible, right? Or let's say you're you're dedicated to watching the Marvel Universe, franchise, right? Or reading it. I don't know what it consists of, right? But let's just say you're like, I'm on a mission to read or watch everything Marvel. But then there comes the stuff that's like not that great from Marvel. But you're like, no. I am dedicated to playing reading and watching everything Marvel. That's the goal here. That's kind of like me right now with this Mario series. It's like, oh, I made an agreement. I'm gonna play it. This is technically within the Mario franchise, so I guess I gotta play it. But no, I'm not like playing this every night going, ooh, I can't wait to go home and turn on Donkey Kong Jr. Bro, I was over Donkey Kong Jr. after like 5 minutes, man. After I heard enough of those beeps and played the, future, Squidward going, future level, I was over it. No, they need to bring back the potato cakes. I know, they were so good, bro. Oh, you know what sounds good as a good hack? Taking those potato cakes, putting it in the sandwich. Oh, shoot. Back to the Sunny D epidemic. Arby's was technically my first job. Worked there for 2 weeks, then got my hours cut. That's why I ended up at BK in the end. They appreciated me. Dude, I don't know if we knew that, did we? Did you tell us last time? Uh-oh. You didn't say the magic word. Whoa! Dude, a lot of people used to hate Long John Silver's too. That's actually one of those places I'm like bummed it like actually went out of business. Dude, like they're fast food casual like fried fish place. I get it. Like it's nothing exciting. But they did something actually extremely well at Long John Silver's, was the fish and chips. In my opinion, you know who did the fish and chips the best out of the whole area? 2 places. Long John Silver's and Nelson's, dude. You guys remember Nelson's and PV at Terranea? I used to get the fish and chips and then sub for sweet potato fries. Dude, Long John Silver's was not far behind those fish and chips. Like, it was legit, bro. Were you good at making Whoppers? I want a Whopper now. Oh yeah, Pete, how were you at making Whoppers? Dude, I haven't had a Whopper in a long time, and it seems like all the Burger Kings that are around here like all going out of business. There's the one by my parents' house that like me and Allie have tried to eat at like multiple times, and it's kind of one of those places where it's like you can tell by the food. It's like, oh, everybody that works here like hates being here, and like it shows like in the food, like everything coming out like lukewarm, man, like not that good. It's like this food tastes like it was made by people that hate being there. It's like, I get it, man. Like, you don't want to be at the job, but like, can't you give it 100% at what you're doing or wherever you're at? Yeah, again, that Burger King, dude, by my parents' house just tastes like it was made by people who, like, do not want to be there. How's that for a descriptor? How's that for an analogy? I can make a whopper in 27 seconds, my record. I went to Nelson's and your Harold's birthday one time. Oh yeah. I think I might have been invited to that years ago. Oh man, come on, dude. Bro, we're just trying to get to 1 million right now. Come on. I kind of want to get to 1 million and then move on to another game, but for tonight, dude, I just want to hit the 1 million. But that ain't the kill screen, so don't misinterpret what I mean by that. It's like, you know, I'm trying to do a strategic chipping away. I thought I was gonna do like just 100,000 points and move on to the next game, but dude, why do I keep doing the same thing over and over? I thought I was just gonna do 100,000 points and move on, but you know, 100,000 is not a lot, and if I'm really only gonna do 100,000 points every time I stream, like we're gonna be playing this game until 2040, 2030, man. Remember Burger King on our way to our house when you spent the night? Whopper with melted cheese. Must have been 11 p.m. and the food was fresh. I heard with Heather training, Kelly Langston, and myself. Nice. When's the last time you seen Andy? How's he doing? Does he go to Coast with you guys? Nate, you're at Coastline too, right? I'm sorry, not Coast. Coast is Coastline. Coast is like short for Coast Christian, right? Alpha PCH. Coastline. Because Nate, you go to Coastline, right? With Sierra and Daniel? Oops. Yep, Coastline. Ugh. I wish I had money to do my second screenplay. It's a BK movie. The intro is a parody of the horrible 70s training video my brother and I were forced to watch. Oh my gosh. I actually started creating slides with them besides doing the slides, as a matter of fact. Okay, cool. You know a great place to get slides for if you're looking for backgrounds is unsplash.com. Unsplash.com. I'll type it in chat. Unsplash. So get this. Unsplash. Don't be mad at me. I'll let you in a little secret. Unsplash was actually the site RHCC used to get all their background slides for. Did you guys know that? It's high quality copyright free pictures. Nice, I'll check it out. Yeah. Actually, I actually do have an Unsplash. I've been uploading pictures on Unsplash for like 2-3 years now. I got I hit the 500,000 views in September. I've been getting into photography the past couple of years, and so I've been using Unsplash as a outlet for like albums, stuff like that. So people been checking it out. They're great for desktop backgrounds and for your phone too, because people upload in portrait, and landscape. F. Now I'm craving Whoppers. Bro! Dang it. I guess we're all gonna have to go to Burger King now. Dude, get away from me, red guy! Get away from me, red guy! Also, if you guys are looking for good copyright-free music, let me know. Actually, just so you guys know, in Discord, I have a resources channel, like a text channel, where I'm always posting stuff like free stuff, like in terms of copyright-free music libraries you guys can use for like Reels or TikTok, YouTube videos. Other free like video editing and picture editing tools, like free background removal stuff, right? Yeah, I try to find really, when I come across like something that's like a gold mine, I try to post it in the resource section in Discord. So, you know, I know a lot of us aren't really on there as much, but you know, Discord was sort of intended to be like a kind of community kind of thing. So if you go to the resources thing, you know, I got a lot of links and stuff you guys should be checking out. Always, I need copyright-free crap. Good. So for your YouTube videos, Pete, that'd be a perfect place to go. Oh, man. Might do that at one point. Still need to cut my videos. Do you guys know what a perfect free video editing software is? So if you got a Mac, and if you're trying to go the free route, but do like legit free, you know, because there's like cheap free, like really like malware infused kind of free that's just like unhelpful to anybody. But you know, then there's like good free that actually is like, wow, like this is awesome. How are you making money off of this? Well, usually it's because they have that's their light version, and they have a real version that people buy in hopes after they use the light, they'll spend the money with them. And there's, you know, so iMovie, number one. If you guys have a Mac, iMovie's your best bet. If you're PC, DaVinci Resolve. I'll say that again. Probably one of the best free PC. This is the video software editing stuff I use for my YouTube videos. If you want to check it out? It's actually what I used. Is DaVinci Resolve. It's free. And it's got like more stuff than iMovie. I mean, all the transitions and filters and just how like technical you can get, man. Like, dude, DaVinci Resolve. That's what you want if you guys are going to be editing videos. Don't use the Windows editor. The Windows editor like waters down your video and like all kinds of stuff. Like it just the Windows, you know, with like, doesn't like Windows put like a watermark on your video, or like, you know, there's other editors out there that like put a watermark. Like, come on, dude, that's janky. Celtics equal good free screenplay software. Oh, okay, interesting. Wow. I learned the hard way. Audio. You mean like good options for audio? Like audio editing? Like for music? For free software? I'm not sure. Mac, it's GarageBand. I don't know what the PC equivalent would be of free. Kevin might know that one. Knows the sound from the game. Kevin's not here. Where'd the game audio go? Oh, I don't know. What happened? Deactivate it? Reactivate it? Okay, just did a quick reset by deactivating, activating again. So let me know. Testing, testing. Do you guys hear anything? Game audio. You guys hear anything? Great, there we go. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you for letting me know. Kudos. Yes, we hear the beeps and the boops now. Oh my goodness. Woo-hoo-hoo! Boom. $983,000, dude. We're almost to the million mark. Or it will roll over again. Again, I'm kind of guessing it's gonna be in the 3,400,000 to 600,000 point range. Right? For now we're at the 2,984,000, so you get the idea. Probably another 600,000 points. Kill screen, that's my guess. Again, don't know what the kill screen is on Donkey Kong Jr. on the NES version because there's not a lot of info on it, so we're just like playing and playing and playing and playing. I've become good at a game I don't want to be good at. Oh man, I thought you finally made it. Sadly, the game goes on. Yes. Yes, sadly, the game goes on. You're right about that. Oh, please, bro. Come on. Chill. Ow. Oh, please, bruh. Oh, wow, we made it to 1 million. A million points, you roll over. We made it to 3 million. Oh, please, dude. Whoa. Dude, you know what movie franchise I kind of just want to watch, like, every movie, front to back? Beginning to end? Probably would have been the better word choice, because front to back is book. It's a movie. It's got a beginning. It's got an end. Okay, anyways. The Harry Potter franchise, bro. When's the last time you guys have watched the Harry Potter franchise? It's been years. It's been years. Sierra, remember, I started watching through the... I've never seen every Harry Potter movie. I started. But back in 2015... I'm sorry, January 2016, right when Allie got married, actually, I was watching her on a honeymoon. And I posted a picture. I still remember today, Sierra. So, the first Harry Potter book, is it the Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone? Remember, I posted a picture of, I called it one of the two. And I started watching through all the movies, but I got to the Prisoner of Azkaban. Is that the title of the movie? And I didn't finish the movies, but I really want to go back and watch them all. And actually, I also have the Harry Potter games. I want to play through all. I have the Lego Harry Potter games. Those look really fun. I want to play through them. I feel like the stream is just us watching Jamie have a terrible time trying to finish this game. At least we're all in it together. Yeah, this is like... You guys are literally kind of in this one. I mean, you guys are subject to all the beeps and the boops and how bad this really is. My goodness. There's my soul. You've never seen them all. Philosopher's Stone was the book, right? Well, here, I think Sierra's going to explain it. Sorcerers in the US, philosophers in the UK. So technically philosophers because JC, my god, JC Chazet, J.K. Rowling is British. That's right. There's your answer, Carlton. Sierra is actually probably one of the more knowledgeable on the Harry Potter franchise in this room right now. And in Nintendo news, Switch Online expansion pack. Wait, oh, was there an update? There's something new to play. Wow, collector's edition. That's the edition I got. You know, I didn't know there was like multiple editions of Ocarina of Time, Carlton. Because we got the one that's a gold cartridge. Well, we got gold on both, I think. But there was like versions that didn't have a gold cartridge. It was like gray. Anyways, Majora's Mask. Wow, that's a hard game. Majora's Mask was one of those games in 2012. I was set out to beat it. Again, Majora's Mask is one of those games where it was like, by the end of it, I was like, I just want to beat this and get out of here. I'm not going to explore. I'm not going to 100% the game. I don't care what else is in the game. I just want to beat it so I can say I beat it, and that's it. I'm giving you a new lead on the kill screen. There are 135 levels in the game. See, here's the thing. I've lost track on how many times we've been through all 4, because that's what they consider a level, right? They call it screens, so each different, like, well, level is what we would say, right? One's like you're on the platforms jumping, one's on the chains, right? They call those screens. So every 4 screens, there's one level. So there's 135 levels. The question is, how many have we gone through? I don't even know. This is like a shared experience where we all bond on how terrible this game is. Yes. Dude, when I'm done streaming this game and moved on to the next Mario game, you're all going to acquire knowledge about this game we didn't care to have. We're all going to be experts on this game. We're all going to know all the details. When's the kill screen? Oh, it happens at level 3 million this. It's like information we didn't care to know about, we're going to know about. That's this experience. We're all going to become experts on something we hate. It's true, Kevin. We will all feel so accomplished once he finally beats it. There was an Ocarina of Time completed box at the place on Prairie. They were asking a lot of money for it. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. Okay. Here's my Legend of Zelda lead-in box. I decided to get these protectors because you know they're all boxes, right? They're like crush it with your hand. Don't want to get brittle or crushed, but yeah, here is my original Ocarina of Time game that I finally decided to buy these plastic things for the cases last year. I've held on to it ever since I was a kid. I didn't buy this complete in box. I've always had it as a kid. And then look at this. Majora's Mask. Complete in box. Check it out, boy. Check it out, dude. Oops. Struggle is real. I had these both since I was a kid, dude. Always held on to them, never sold them. Out of the 2, this was my favorite. This, not so much. This is actually lower on the totem pole of like all like if I had a list of if I did a tier list of Zelda games, this is actually on the lower side. I did not enjoy Majora's Mask that much. It seems like it was a kind of like a divisive a stance on what people like. Like some people actually like Majora's Mask better than Ocarina of Time. I was like, what? Like, really? I mean, I know like people like Majora's Mask, but I didn't think of it like it was like Pepsi versus Coke. Like they stood a chance. I was like, what? Really? Like, I don't think Majora's Mask was that great, right? But I guess some people like it better than Ocarina. Christmas 98 and 2000, baby. That's right. Both of these games came out during the Christmas time. Zelda chess music. Da, 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 da. Okay. We move on to play another game. We move on. We play a different game right now. I'm going to change it up a little bit. We're going to change it up a little bit. Okay. Factory wrapped. Hold it over your head and do the Zelda music. The developer of Majora's Mask claimed it was supposed to be a wreck. This. Hold on. Technical difficulty. Pete, you mean like this? Except with the microphone not in the way. All right, let's do take 2 and. There. How cringe was that, dude? Okay, please. What is up with YouTube wanting to play ads after video's done, bro? Dude, you gotta clip that. Yes. Help us improve Origin. Stop trying to. But you stop trying to do your own thing and sell games. Origin's asking me about an opinion. It's like, man, we just need Steam and we just need Steam. I don't know. Everybody's trying to do their own like game store right now. You're trying to load up trying to load up Battlefield 3. Doom campaign. You're saying the developer Majora's claimed it was supposed to be a wreck. Agreed. Ocarina Time's my favorite. Some Ocarina's a masterpiece. Majora's was imitating. Yeah, it was. Dude, you gotta clip that. Oops. Night, Carlton. Have a good night, man. Yeah, you gotta get up early. I know that. Well, here we go. So much easier to aim with a mouse and keyboard. Oh, shoot. This kind of sucks. I started the game in a harder difficulty. Man. I should have just did it easy for campaign, man. The point is I want to enjoy this story. I can hear a... hat.
اونجا تیر بزنید اونجا بکشین لامصبا
What a nerve-wracking situation, dude. Oh! Okay. Maybe we had to lay your broom and dustpan to rest last night that you had left with me. I'm trying to remember the broom and dustpan left with you. Was it a red one? It was violently destroyed during broom ball with coastline last night. That was really nerve-wracking. Yes. shooting from the hips. You know, I think I like... I think I like prone as C bet. Sierra and Daniel, do you guys like, okay, so for crouch, do you use C or control? And then for prone, what do you guys use? I'm an old school FPS player, so I always go to crouch. Most games default to C. I think it's annoying to use my index finger. Or, to me, it's annoying to bring either my index finger off the S down to C to crouch, or from my thumb on spacebar up to C. And it's easier for me to have my thumb on shift or crouch, right? Or shift or control to crouch or sprint. I'm trying to figure out if I should do... I should do C for... I guess that must have happened while I was cleaning up earlier. I was kind of sad. I love that broom and dustpan you left here when you moved out. I took good care of it. Yeah, it's time to move on to new and better things, right? I use C. She uses right click. Right click on the mouse to, like, as in this? To go crouch? And then, well, okay, Sarah, if that's used for crouch, what do you use for looking down like the sights? You know, technically, a lot of esports players keep all of their bindings on their mouse. So, you know, if that's the case, if Sarah's using right click to look down the iron sights, that's not too far-fetched. I mean, a lot of people are... when they have their mouses, like, see, I have all these other mouses here. So in Call of Duty, I use, you know, well, most games I set mouse 3, clicking in for grenade. I set mouse 4, I think this is 4 for equipment like stun grenades, flashes. I haven't utilized this button, and I've swapped out the buttons just for, like, a piece of plastic here, but this can be used as additional 2 buttons, so... And so, I guess one argument they use in esports is you want everything in relatively close range, whether it's the keyboard or your mouse. Like, you don't want a lot of travel room, right? And when you're in the moment, the last thing you want to do is, like, be reaching or using more energy than you need to. That kind of reminds me of even drumming, right? Like, your cymbals. They actually tell you in terms of efficiency... you don't want your for drums your cymbals to be like way up high or pretty far away, because you want to keep it like shoulder length and below. So with that same analogy of all the key bindings, you know, having it close, the more, like, the further you have it away, the more energy you've got to use to do it, and it's really inefficient. So I should be using more stuff on here, but I'm just so used to, like, using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, well, I mean, 9, 0. Using the macro buttons for sight. Okay, sweet.
Freeze, motherfucker, hands! Holy shit! Blackburn, am I glad to see you. In about half an hour, this place is gonna be every fucking man for himself. Come on, let's get the fuck out of here.
Here, I don't know if you heard earlier, but I'm excited to play Back 4 Blood on PC with you guys. I uninstalled COD Black Ops 4 because I wasn't playing it. That game was like 70, 80 gigs. What's kind of nice is Back 4 Blood's only like 27 gigs, so Now that I've installed that big game of Black Ops 4, I could probably install another few smaller games. I want to play that game you guys were talking about with like the dwarfs. What was it called again? It was like I was like looking at a video. It's like yeah, like just like you said, it's like first person shooter meets Minecraft. Put those hands up. It's all over, boys.
I think I'm almost back at the staging area. I don't know, this place looks real different without any frickin' buildings.
Dude, why is there all these spots? Made it too realistic, dude.
I got the door, come on. Milnet was saying there's riots all over the fucking city. And get this, a coup in Iran. Sponsored by your friendly neighborhood PLR.
Oh, wow. That was a hit. Let's go! Go!
I got you, buddy.
That's intense.
Stop me if this is incorrect. Farouk al-Bashir and the PLR seized power in Iran almost the same day as the earthquake. They become a threat. A few weeks later, we send in 50,000 Marines to take them out. We go to war in Iran.
Is this a history lesson?
What part did you play in going after al-Bashir?
That's a broad question.
Well, then I will narrow it down. Your first mission.
Initially, our role was to do BDA after airstrikes in the northern...
Who's this guy on the right? Why does he look familiar? He looks like an actual actor they used for this game.
We were looking for a high-value target Fast Air was supposed to hit.
So far as I can tell, you don't have a great history of following procedure.
Tell me about your interaction with Lieutenant Colby Hawkins.
Got him.
She was an F-18 pilot.
Got him.
She.
Oh, it smells so good.
As you went in,
Ellie.
she took part
Pick
in
the-
an airstrike on al-Bashir.
Is it? Smells so good.
Hawkins, we just got raised to Alert 1. Plans have changed. We're launching now. CAG says we're special today. We're not on station for some Whiskey Delta ground support. Dask is going to fill us in airborne, but we are flying a strike mission over Tehran into Mehrabad Airport. Elint has sat images. They think they know where al-Bashir is. So, get your fangs out, Hawkins. We're hunting big game today. That's pretty much it. There's Iranian bogeys in the air already. Pucker factor 9.7.
Pucker factor, like pucker the lips. Pucker factor. Let me catch up on chat. Let me catch up on chat. How long before Activision starts working on Ukraine the game, right? Let's go ahead and turn that family filter on for this game. Thank you. The stream is primarily for toddlers. Send those complaints to Microsoft. Dude, yes, Back 4 Blood isn't too big, unlike Sea of Thieves, which is like 74 gigs. Yes. Deep Rock Galactic is a dwarf game. There we go. Deep Rock Galactic. I knew it was something with the start with the D. The Dwarf's Adventure. How about that? Closer sound, I guess again. Alright, gotta go spread misery and do home inspection. Be back later, if not peace. Later, Pete. Like they used the voice of Mr. Krabs for Detroit Become Human. Did they really? We're gonna go ahead and transition into a time of showering. Oh man. Well, speaking of, I think it is I think it is time to go ahead and do one of those transitions. Getting pretty late. We've been streaming for, gosh, 3 hours, 33 minutes. Wow. But, you know, want to thank you guys just for hanging out. That was fun. So we're now in the 3 million range in point range in Donkey Kong Jr. And again, hold on, I can look it up on my phone actually. Let's see. Took a screenshot when I beat the game. You know what? I actually might have even gotten into the 4 million range. But it was just over the million point range, so it was like 100,000. So it was either 4,100,000 or 3,100,000. So we'll see. If it's 3,100,000 like Donkey Kong, then we're really close because we just passed main mark. It flipped again, it looped again. Or it's another million points before we get there, so I appreciate y'all hanging out and having a miserable bonding time playing that game. But thanks Daniel and Sierra for subbing on YouTube. I really appreciate that. Only 940 to go. So I appreciate you guys have been supporting me on Twitch and YouTube, especially the subs. Which reminds me of you guys, yeah, I mean, obviously anything helps, right? Thumbs up on YouTube videos, commenting, subscribing if you're not subscribed on YouTube. On Twitch, you know, if you're viewing my Twitch, you've already followed, there's nothing more you can do. If you've got Prime Gaming or Amazon Prime and it's hooked to your Twitch account, you get one free Prime sub a month. So, you know, on Twitch, you can sub to people, right? There's like, you know, the tier 1, 2, and 3. And the Prime sub is the same as the tier 1. And if you've got a Prime Amazon account, it's linked to your Twitch account, you get one free Prime you can use each month for me. Well, you can use each month, but if you're not using your Prime gift subs every month, they're just going to waste. You know, if you use it on me, that greatly help me out. You know, obviously, I'm nowhere near using Twitch or YouTube in terms of content creation for a living. I mean, that's something I'd love to do, but it's something I'm doing on the side. So as of right now, I'm trying to make it so every like donation or sub that goes into Twitch, I'm gonna try to do that to put it back in the stream. So buying better gear for the stream to make it more fun. Yeah, I'll try to do it that way. You know, so it's like the money's going somewhere really, you know, fun and great. But yeah, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Sierra, Daniel, Kevin, Nate, Pete, Carlton came by earlier, so I appreciate that. We're gonna try to be back Thursday. Again, the new stream schedule now, you guys, it looks like is gonna be Monday, Thursdays, Saturdays. Again, it was Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We tried to do the every other day, you know. Instead of the Monday, Wednesday, Friday route, we did the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Unfortunately, we got to switch because Tuesdays is the young adults group at Branch of Hope. Well, not unfortunately, but it's just unfortunate that the two things fall on the same day, so I can't do both. But it's not unfortunate. It's not unfortunate to be doing, you know, ministry at church. It just happens that the Tuesday nights is now the young adult group at Branch. Wednesdays is our Bible study we have. So Mondays I'm open currently. So in this season, it could change, but in this current season, current schedule is Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, 7 p.m. Sorry if you guys get annoyed if I text you, but if you don't want me to text you every time when I'm live, you know, just turn the notification settings on and allow your phone just to kind of do the push reminder to let you go live. But if you're okay with the text messages, if you prefer that as a reminder, say, hey, come on in, we're live, you know, I can do that. But I'm sure it probably gets annoying to get a text every time I go live, like, hey man, come hang out, we're live. But yeah, on Twitch and YouTube, just make sure your notifications are set to on, so you'll get a push notification like a banner or whatever you set it to, just so you know when I go live. But yeah, so I guess we'll be back Thursday. We'll continue grinding on Donkey Kong Jr. I kind of hope we could get 1 million done on Thursday. So if we're pretty good about like streaming, doing our opening, just saying hey our hellos, and then getting into playing DK, hopefully we can just grind it and do the next 1 million, you know, in just one sitting on Twitch and get to the kill screen. So we'll see. Kind of over it now. We all know that. But have a good rest of your Monday night. Have a good Tuesday, Wednesday, and hopefully I'll see you guys on Thursday hanging out. And just so you guys know, I'm always posting stuff too outside of Twitch. I'm pretty active on Instagram. Not my personal Instagram. I'm like rarely ever active on my personal anymore. But I have a coffee Instagram and a gaming Instagram that I'm mostly trying to do stuff like on the daily. I also have a coffee TikTok and a gaming TikTok that I've been doing. If you've been seeing Nightbot post randomly in the stream, new TikTok video up. With a lot of unboxing stuff. So, for example, let's see. So, newest TikTok video, we posted the link in chat. That should take you to my newest TikTok video. I mean, I kind of post some of the videos, same videos to YouTube Shorts and Reels, but the only problem with Reels and Shorts is you're limited to 1 minute. So a lot of times I've either got to cut off a bunch of stuff or just do a simple, like, just speed up, which is not always good looking. But, you know, with TikTok, you get 3-minute videos out of the short form content. So TikTok is the best place to follow me for gaming and coffee short form content. Let's see.
Женщина, вас подвести?
Why is my name at the end of that link? Oh, you know why? I copied and pasted it from chat, and I must have like went down to the next row of like messages. So that was a link to my my recent gaming TikTok video, but here's a link to my actual coffee TikTok, which is not a lot going on, but it's the better place if you want to watch short form content. it's the better place than watching YouTube shorts or reels because those are only a minute. This allows me to kind of do like a full 3 minutes of like unboxing coffee and brewing it, you know, yada yada. Anyways, by the way, you can get rid of the you can get rid of everything after the on your links. Just shorten them. Ah, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I'll have to make those adjustments in Nightbot and stuff like that. That's really cool. Didn't know that. But anyways, guys, again, have a good rest of your night. And again, thank you for hanging out, for lurking, for just having, just having the stream on the back. I appreciate that. I don't expect you guys to be full 3 hours like this in front of the screen going, come on. If you want to, I appreciate that. But if you have you on the background, like on your TV or your phone, or you have another monitor, and you just set it up while you're doing your own thing, like that's perfect. They call that lurking, right? Just turn down a little bit. The stream's still running in the background. It's a great way of support. Doesn't bother you. I'm not like forcing you to be totally engaged with the stream. So, yep. Bye. Have a good night, guys, and